Hi there everybody. I'm not progressing to know anything really. I have just, each one of us picks the thing that we like to look at. Mine ends up being that I like watching the Big Dipper. A lot of people like watching the other stars, the sun, the moon, whatever's going on, but I like the Big Dipper. So I've made this little video because the first part was done in November 2016. But I'd been watching it all that summer, and I watched it last year, and I watched the Big Dipper going past my house about 8 o'clock at night to the left of my house. So the west side, but going north. I watched that for 2 years. That's when I became into flat earth. It's just that right now on my app, well, 45 minutes now because I've been putting this video together, but the Big Dipper was going over my house and was in a completely different place than it was the last 2 years going past my house about 8 o'clock. I just wondered if everybody else had noticed that the stars are in a different place than they were, or whether this is normal or natural, because, as I say, I'm just doing my observations through observations. And the other thing I'd like to say about all this is that the Big Dipper kind of comes in at a slight angle, so it's coming from the south and it's going north, but it's going slightly east, okay? So it's coming in at a slight angle. There's houses here, and then it goes round, mine's on the left hand side, there's houses the other side of the road, but when it gets to this corner of the estate, the Big Dipper comes in, bends down and turns round. The leg of it turns round, and instead of it going north, it now starts going west to east, and then it bends down, then it goes up, twists, 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 comes sort of across this way, but then it's going west to east. When it gets here, then, although it's right up in the sky, it's going north to south. And then when it gets to about my house, the edge of my house here, obviously that's not quite right, is it? But there's my observation of where it is in the sky. It turns around again here and starts going east to west and going back across this way. But always, I never saw this part of it because either I fell asleep or it was getting light. So 8 o'clock was the summertime. In the winter, it was started here, coming up about 5, 6 o'clock in the evening when it was getting dark. But in the summer, I saw it doing this bit, and then the longer nights means that that's how I saw it. So I knew it came past here for the summer months, and then I lost it about here because it started to get light again. But in the winter months, you could see it going all the way around there, all the way around there, and then to there. I just would like to say, how do the cameras, the P900s especially, get the star trails like that? Even if this thing was going round, it doesn't pick up that it goes down, then it starts going up, and then it starts coming across. It never picks up that this thing is not just doing a circle. It goes right down there and right up there, right way up in the sky. Why is that never ever depicted on a star trail camera? And as far as I can see, the stars don't, this set of stars goes around corners. It doesn't go round like this. It does certain mechanical things and goes like this almost, except it is in a slight angle because I say it slightly comes like this and then bends down over here. So I kind of made it more like a double diamond shape at the top. But this thing is not going round like this. I've got stars which come across here and then start going round. I've got stars which go down this way, and when I look to the south, the stars are going straight across from east to west. I don't understand it all myself. Just showing the date of this video, it was the 26th of November 2016 is when I filmed this. I'm going to show it because everything's looking different today. Group, if I show this to the group. Another little video. I've always said the Big Dipper comes past my house going this way, probably like that, but going this way like that to this corner here where it bends over and turns round. In the summer, this is really late at night, maybe 11:30 onwards to 1 o'clock, and in the winter it's starting about, I don't know now, about 5, 6 o'clock. And then it would get light here, so I couldn't see any more of what the Big Dipper was doing. But now we're getting darker much earlier, not long after the Big Dipper comes out of this and straightens out, does it start going up and up and up. And now, when it's going around this corner, it does this most weird flip and over. I can't explain it any more than that. To then be going this way, and then somewhere to come round this corner, it turns round this way and was going across there, and I got to about 4:30, 5 o'clock this morning, and then obviously I had to go to bed. So straight down, up and over, and then around again to go across there. So I don't really know what shape, how the Big Dipper is going round. I mean, what real shape it's doing, but the only one I can draw are these ones. Yeah, I mean, I think it's doing more this, but if you look, it could be this. It's just my angle in my house. This is what the Big Dipper's doing. So does that tell you anything? What does that tell you? Does it tell you anything? That's the shape I think it's making in the sky. Is this? It's doing this, so I reckon it's this. What do you reckon then? Because I've not studied the stars for millions of years, so only a few years, but the last 2 years, the Big Dipper, this is my house. I have a really crazy north, south, east and west, and the Big Dipper, the Polaris is sort of almost bang centre over my bedroom. So, and I live in this housing estate. There's another house here, the houses go around here and then I've watched for the last few years this Big Dipper. I'm not saying it goes actually into my housing estate, but from what I can see from here, when it gets to the corner over here, this thing comes in at a slight angle, bends down, goes along a little bit, and goes right up in the air, twists round, and at the moment it's going past like that because I've just taken a picture on my app. So whereas it goes past my, well, I see it when it's starting to get dark in the more summer months, it's going, it's here. In the winter it comes up here when it gets dark, but in the summer it's been coming past here. And although I see it going past, dipping down there, I told you, going along and then going up and around, it actually goes across my house. So I can't be quite centre, but Polaris seems to be in the centre of my house. But I'm just a bit concerned because the last few years it's been here at this time of night, and right now it's here. It's in a different place. Does anybody have any ideas about what that is? I just wonder what all this is about, and yeah. Does anybody have any ideas?